Hey Steph, it's Megan. So this is your first video. I don't know if I'm gonna chop these up into different videos or if it's gonna be one big one. I think I'll probably have to chop them up into little ones because when you upload videos to YouTube, like I don't think they can be that big. But we'll see. Anyway, this is your video, one of your videos that goes along with your present that I'm sending you, which is actually right here, and I'm gonna send it tomorrow morning, so I'm really excited. You should have this in your possession by now, hopefully. And it kind of looks like turquoise and pink threw up all in this box, but oh well. I wasn't planning. I don't know why I'm showing you this. You're gonna have it right in front of you. I'm so excited! So I guess the first thing I should say is I'm so sorry this is so late. So this is your birthday present. And I will get you your Christmas present. I was seriously, and I know that you said I got your Christmas present and you said I seem busy, and I was so busy. I was so busy. I was going out of my mind. I was working like from 6 in the morning till like midnight a lot of days, probably like 4 or 5 days out of the week, and then the others I'd be working from like 6 in the morning until noon at least, or like until it was just like, it was crazy. I don't know how many hours a week I was working, but I was so stressed. Anyway, okay. So, I got you a whole bunch of beauty stuff kind of for your birthday. And I got this idea because remember last year when we went and got foundation together when I was in England? God, I can see myself on here and it's just driving me crazy. Like I keep looking at myself. So when we were in Cambridge last year for New Year's, and we got foundation for ourselves, and you were like, I don't know how to put on liquid foundation. Well, then just a little while ago, I got headshots done, and in order to do that, I did a lot of like research on makeup, and I'm not great, but I'm better than I was, and I found all this stuff, and it made me think like, oh my gosh, I gotta show Stephanie. So anyway, I got you one of these brushes. This is a stipple brush from e.l.f. And this is the first thing that kind of inspired this box, because I found a tutorial that showed me how to put on liquid foundation in a different way that I never thought of before, and it worked pretty well. So I'm going to send you the link as well, like the original link that I found, but I'm going to show you also how I use it because I thought it was kind of confusing. So maybe with our powers combined. Anyway, so this from e.l.f., which half of the stuff I got you is from e.l.f., which is from Target, that magical land that you'll go to when you come to the U.S. So for this part, you're going to need your small stipple brush and also your mineral face primer that I got you from e.l.f. So this is going to go on first and like smooth your face out. If it needs smoothing, mine does. I have a lot of like little pores and stuff in here, and like I think it helps fill in like some of my lines that I'm getting because I'm a worrier and I'm getting old. But like right now I'm using this NYX pore filler. I like bought them both to try them out to see which one I like better. And I kind of like the texture of this better, this pore filler one. And I think but it's more like, it's really like shellac for your face kind of. And I don't know that you need that much intense pore filling in as I do, so I got you this one because everyone says it's like a duplicate for Smashbox's primer, and they really like this, and I like it too. I think they work about the same. I kind of did half my face in one and half in the other, and it worked out the same anyway. So anyway, you're gonna take this. This is putting on foundation. So you're gonna take your primer. I wonder if it's gonna focus on my fingers. You're gonna take your primer and you're just gonna pump. I don't know. I do like a full pump. And it puts like that much on my finger. If you can see that. Anyway. And then I'm going to kind of take it between my fingers. I'm going to dot it on all the place on my face. And where I need it the most, where I have the most pores, is like around here. So like all the excess, I'll kind of like pat around here first. I'll start in here and then I'll move up here because this is where I have a lot of lines and stuff. So I think I need it up there as well. And then on the sides of my face, just really all over, I guess. I'm going to smooth it in. It just is supposed to give like a better texture kind of to your face, because My face isn't very smooth because I've had a lot of like acne scarring, and I have a lot of bumps on my face still. I think it's like under the skin, kind of like acne things. So anyway, it kind of helps with that, and it's supposed to also help your foundation stay on longer, and it's supposed to help create a barrier between like your skin and your foundation, so that if you have that problem with oxidization where it makes your foundation, it turns your foundation a different color as you wear it throughout the day, this is also supposed to help with that. I don't know how much it actually does. I feel like I have a problem, I think, with my makeup turning colors on me because of my oily skin, and I don't know how much this actually helps with that, but that's what they say. So anyway, okay, so I have my primer on, and then I'm going to take my foundation. I have this. It's from Yves Rocher, and I really like it. Okay, so what this tutorial told me to do is I take like about that much. Can you see that? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit too much, but and put it on my hand. And then what I'm going to do is dunk my little stipple brush in there, like maybe twice, to get most of it up. I got a lot of it up. My screen keeps turning on. Okay, so then I put it there. I should probably put it on my nose first because I'm going to work from the center of my face out. And then on both cheeks, and then here. Don't I feel like a freak? Okay, so I'm going to kind of stipple it all over my face, working from here and going outwards. I'm going to start on my nose. Like I said, I'll send you this link. Maybe I'll put it in this video if I can figure out how to do that. So you're supposed to do it in kind of like circles, starting from the center of your face and like radiating out. Is what I understood. I'll send you the link, and I thought it was a little bit confusing. So I'm kind of running out, so I'm going to put just a little bit more on my brush. Yeah. So maybe he's saying to do it a different way on this link. I'm going to send you, maybe you can figure it out. But this is how I understood it. You're going to laugh at this, aren't you? I can just see you, like, cackling. But whatever, we never get to do girly stuff like this. Like, this is all the fun, like, best friend stuff that you and I miss out on. Not that we miss out, because I think we have a really cool relationship. But, you know, like, we don't ever hang out and do each other's makeup and shit like that. I can't come over on Friday night and just try this on you. So anyway, I thought it would be kind of cool. I hope you like it. I think you probably will. I think it's cool. Okay, so once you have that done, I have pretty much all of that up off my hand. So once you have that done, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've actually read that thing. You're supposed to like let your foundation just sit at some point, and I think it's now that you're supposed to let it sit for like a few minutes. You'll read it and like see what he says. But anyway, after this step, whether you let it sit for a few minutes or you do this next step directly after, you're gonna like buff it in. So you just like put it down on your face and do it kind of like in circles. I can't say, I'm literally using my camera as my mirror. And then like I have a couple blemishes here. If I don't have any more on my hand. Oh, and then one thing that helps me actually is, I don't know if you can see that where that makeup is on my hand. There's just a little bit left. That helped me kind of like show me that, oh, this is not a bad technique, is with the little bit of leftover that is on my hand. Like, I do it how I did on my face, and it's crazy. It looks like I'm like a crazy person. Like, it looks really good on my hand. I was like, oh, that does look really natural. So then that made me think like, oh, it probably does really look good on my face, actually. Anyway, and I think it's just kind of supposed to buff it all together so it all looks uniform and there's no like cakey places or places that like have just the dots where you stippled. So anyway, so then you do that. And like I said, like it's been several months since I actually read the website that taught me how to do this, so I don't remember exactly like what all of his next steps are. So that's how I do it. And then what I do next is I've found this stick concealer that I really like. It's by L'Oreal. It's a True Match one. I have really yellowy skin, and L'Oreal's True Match has like a cold line, like a cool tones line, and like a warm skin tones line and a neutral one. And the warm one is like a lot more yellow than, because I have really pale and really yellow skin, and I've found that most pale foundations have like a pink undertone, and I don't have that in my skin, so it looks really weird on me. Anyway, so I like this. Anyway, it's a color corrector, crayon corrector. Yeah, it's blendable concealer. So anyway, all I do is I take this like just right down here, and then right down here as well, because I have kind of bad under eye circles. And then I'll do it also where I have like a blemish, maybe. If not, if I don't like do my blemishes with this, I'll do it, if I have extra foundation on my hand, I'll go back over it with the foundation on my hand. You can see the other side of this light. Anyway. And then I will either blend this in with my finger, or, with a brush, like I did my foundation. I have to go, there's this guy that like, so I was doing Christmas Carol, I was wrangling kids for a performance of Dickens' Christmas Carol in December. There's this guy that was like an ensemble member who's a couple years younger than me, turns out, but he's about, you know, like our age. And he asked me out. I've been worrying a lot today. He asked me out while we were in Christmas Carol. And then he like stopped talking to me for no good reason. Like I just don't know why. He just stopped talking to me. Okay, I'll continue this in a second. So anyway, that's kind of how I put on my foundation. After that, where is it? The spray, I got you some spray, and it's also by e.l.f. Mine might be downstairs. But then, so what I do is then I spray, it's like, what's it called? It's called like Makeup Set and Makeup Refresher and Set or something like that. It's in a little black spray bottle. And then I'll spray it over top of my foundation. Actually, I probably would put on blush first and then spray it over top, or just finish everything off. But I, instead of using powder to set it, I use that to set it because I can't find a powder that is my skin tone and that doesn't look cakey. So that's how I set my foundation.